What's going on YouTube? Ichi here, and we're back with another video. And like I always say before, it's good to see you guys again, and all the new people who subscribe, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. And without further ado, let's get into the episode or the video. Yeah, so basically I'm back to drawing my old characters again. I'm trying to get back more into drawing. It's the same old story, like work has kind of been catching up to me, but you know, I'm trying to be consistent and like push through that and still try to be like consistent with my content. So yeah, I'm still trying to, you know, keep on that. And you know, that's why I really push myself to like draw this piece here with my characters, even though I haven't like really drew them in a while. But yeah, it's like I had to shake off the rust, you know, like get back into the groove. And like the more I drew, the more it came back to me. So that was good. Cause like initially when I first started the sketch of this, like I had to erase it like I think like two or three times, because I just wasn't satisfied with how it came out. So, and I think this is the third time that I drew it, then I was actually comfortable with how it looked. So I was alright, I'll roll with this. Yeah, I try not to make her too muscular, but I try to like give her like musculature, some tonage. I drew her armpit a little bit too big from it connects from the her shoulder. I fix it later on, but yeah, like the problem with my my ink pen, that is, the pen is fine, but the ink itself is the issue, because the ink just doesn't run as it should. So I probably gotta buy newer ink to fix this. Cause like you'll dip the ink in like in the well. I mean, you'll dip the pen in the ink well, and like the ink will kind of just sit on the reservoir instead of like just running through. And I'm like, what the hell? So I probably just gotta buy newer ink. Cause I end up just giving up on the ink pen and just using the Micron pens to fill in the line work. Yeah, yep, here it is. I gave up. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna get this done. I don't want to play around with this ink. I like the feel of the ink pen though, because it really like drags across the paper, and you can kind of feel it like giving shape to the image, rather than like the Microns are like just like they're more like solid and like professional. But the ink pen like flows with your movement and your pressure. Yeah. So it gives like a much interesting look to like the line depth. Working on her hand. I was actually looking at my own hand as a reference for this. But yeah. So yeah, like I was just saying before that I was using my hand as a reference to try to get the angle right and how the fingers looked when they're in that particular perspective. But yeah, let's move on to the to kind of pants here. They're not well, I forget what they're called, but they're kind of like Middle Eastern type pants where like they're really baggy and like loose, so it can like kind of, you know, help with the heat. Because like Middle Eastern clothing is like designed for that climate. Yeah, it's her gold bracelets. That's like the shadow of the gold on there. Filling that in. But yeah, her like musculature is like, I want to have her like toned but not too buff, because like you'll see the male character, I don't want to give his name out, but the male character is like his body is like much more toned, and like he has muscle like everywhere, like, because that's the type of character I wanted to design for him, where he's like the brute and like the brawler type character. And, you know, she's like, cause like feet, like, I want her to have like more of a feminine look, but more of like a warrior look to her as well. So that's why I give her some musculature, but I don't go overboard with it, to keep it like a good balance of femininity, and I don't want to say masculinity, but her anatomy. You got the sword here. But yeah, it just came out really good. I had to draw it over like a couple times, but that's the whole point of like doing the whole drafting process, just getting it right to the point where you're comfortable with it, and then you move forward from there. But yeah, now I moved on to the male character, and like I was saying before, with his musculature, like he's buff, you know, he's fit, so like he has like muscle everywhere. And I'm working on the face right now though. I changed up his hair, because before it was like kind of like, it was longer and spikier, but I made it shorter and spikier. It just seemed more fitting, because that's what happens when you don't like draw a character for a while. Like the way you draw them kind of changes. His fingers, I kind of messed up on them though, but like you get the general idea of what he's like doing when he's posing, so that's good enough, I guess. And the shadow of the palm of the hand. But yeah, not the neck, the arm. Yeah, they're still talking about his arm, like from that perspective, like his hand is toward the camera, so his like his arm is gonna like overlap a little bit, because that's the perspective that you're seeing it from. And that's his underarm area, you know, like where his armpit is, and it connects to the his torso. I'm drawing a scarf here, and it wraps around his neck and goes over his shoulders. And this is what I'm doing the hair now. I'm trying to build up to where I draw the arm, cause that's like one of the most interesting part. Cause I like drawing musculature for guys. It's pretty fun. Yeah, but he came out good. That's his obliques. That's the part of your torso that you could tone up near your abs. It's called obliques. You learn something new. Start with the hands first, because it's easier to connect the arms to the body than it is to draw the arms than the hands. It's not going to look right. If you want it to look proportionally accurate, you start with the hands first and then connect the arms to them, to the torso. Yeah, see his muscles, like his whole arm is like all these round shapes that make up his like his arm muscle. And there's a scar on his wrists, both wrists. I try to draw like a vein on his arm too, but yeah, he's muscular. You have veins popping out that, you know, you to show off your blood flow, because you're in shape, you got good blood flow. And his abs, detail that. And his like his outfit has this kind of like shine to it, but like it's not leather, because it's too damn hot to be wearing that in the desert. But it has kind of like shine to it. It's this like really light material. And I was trying to capture that. I'll do that in the next video when I go over the inking process. And draw his belt and his waist. Now look at it, looks like this kind of like championship, like WWE kind of belt. But honestly, when I designed it, I wasn't thinking too hard. I just went with what felt right. And I wanted him to have like this big upper torso and then this like not skinny but like more of a fit frame. That's this scarf coming over on the back here. Yeah, this episode I was more like focused, and like we talked a lot about the drawing, because like most times I like to rant about different things. I'm into different animes, but or what's been going on with me. But yeah, this video's wrapping up. As always, it's nice seeing you guys. Anything you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. I do read them. And as always, this has been Ichi. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.